Hi there, this is Saver Crypto. So I've been running these EGLD Maiar farms since Saturday. It's been going really well. I've put in about $22,000 worth of EGLD on Sunday morning, and I'd started off originally with about $4,000. So you're talking about an outlay of about $24,000. Now today my MEX account seems to be worth about $42,000, actually almost 43,000. So I seem to have increased it about $20,000 since Saturday. Okay, so the way it works is these farms are producing MEX and locked MEX. The MEX I can turn into EGLD. I can then combine the EGLD with the locked MEX and form a new liquidity pair. You can then put that liquidity pair into these farms. So bearing this in mind, what I've got these two, which are EGLD and MEX producing MEX. Then I've got EGLD and MEX producing locked MEX. Then these ones are EGLD and locked MEX producing locked MEX, and EGLD and locked MEX producing MEX. Okay. Now, when I say I've not quite got these farms balanced, what I mean is these two here should be producing about the same amount of MEX and locked MEX, and it's not far off actually. I mean, I did some harvesting this morning, and they're both on about $70. But these ones here, this one has produced about $78, and this one's only done 42. So what I need to do, I need to add a bit more to this one. Now, I can't do that at the moment because what I need is a bit more EGLD. I will have some towards the end of the week. In fact, I think it's next weekend because I've unstaked 300 EGLD in my Maiar app, which I'm going to then, add into these farms and go pretty large. That's the idea. But for now, what I want to do is just to show you how much these are earning a year. So I'll do an experiment. I'm going to harvest all the MEX and locked MEX, create a new LP token, a liquidity providing token, and then restake that into these, and then run it for an hour and see how much it earned. Right. So first of all, I'm going to go harvest all, and you see here I get MEX and locked MEX. What I really want is these two to be about the same. So I will sort that out next weekend. Confirming these transactions on my phone. Okay, waiting for transactions to be processed. So the time now is 9:08. So I think I'm going to check back at something like 10:08. Okay, so this is harvesting all rewards. Now this all seems to be quite slow this morning. I don't know if that's because the network's busy. Okay, so I did cut a little bit out of the video while it was doing that. It did take quite a while actually. It took about a minute or so to do all that. But anyway, all the rewards are now harvested. So you can see my earned MEX has gone back to, well, almost zero. It's earning again now. And it's 10 minutes past 9. So I'll come back in an hour and check this. Basically, the process now is what you do. You go to swap. And then you get the MEX that you've just earned. Go for maximum. You turn that into EGLD. I've got the slippage set on the lowest setting, which, by the way, you can set up here in the settings. You can set the default slippage, and you go swap and confirm that on my phone. Okay, that's swapping tokens. Okay, it says 1 of 2 transactions processed. Okay, so that says swap complete. So now what I need to do is to provide liquidity. So I do that by going add liquidity. So I'm adding liquidity using my EGLD. I'm going to go MEX there, and I'm going to combine that with the locked MEX that I've just earned. And then you have to select the kind of batch that you're using. So this is this one here. Got slippage set there. So okay, so this is a value of $220. Add liquidity, then confirm that on my phone. Okay, continue, sign transaction signed, and that is adding liquidity. Okay, liquidity added. So now what I can do is click stake, and then I basically restake it in these farms. So I select that LP token. I'm going to use all of it. I'm not locking the rewards here because at the moment I need to create more MEX rather than locked MEX. So I want it to go into that farm that was lacking a little bit. So I'm going to go stake. And then once again I confirm this on the Maiar app. Transaction signed. Okay. Adding farm stake. So the idea of doing this is you're basically compounding the money that you make all the time. So I mean, the APR is dropping rapidly. I mean, the APR started off at kind of, nearly 5,000% on Saturday. And now, a few days later, it's dropped down to 2,400, which is still crazy. But obviously now I've actually got, a lot more MEX that I'm farming. And also the price of MEX has gone up a lot as well. So now you can see that the LP token went into this farm here. This one's on 1.3, it was 1.2 something before. So yeah, this one's now worth 3,195. Ideally I need this to be worth about 5,200, something like that. When I get hold of my EGLD next weekend, I'll sort all this out so that all these farms are working equally. Because the problem is at the moment, you see, is go over to my account here, you'll see that I've got $42 worth of LKMX that isn't doing anything. I mean, what I have been doing is I've just been getting that and I've been putting it in this. This is just a straight staking of LKMX. So I've been putting it in here, confirm that on my phone. But you see with this, the APR is just 498%. You're not in the thousands like you are with these farms. So what I will do when I've got more EGLD is I will unstake this, add it all into here as an LP token. But yeah, anyway, that's roughly where I am now. So yeah, it's 9.19 now. Since doing the harvesting, it's $16 up. So let's see where we are at about 10 past 10. Oh, meanwhile, it is worth mentioning that the MEX token is now on CoinMarketCap. There's no data yet, but yeah, I mean, this is a great step. So I think it was great that I've got loads of MEX. I had it even before it was on CoinMarketCap, because when people get interested in this, I'm hoping the price will go up. So we'll see. Anyway, I'll be back in an hour. Okay, so 1 hour has passed and it's now 10 past 10 and the rewards are, pretty good, really, $105. So I seem to be earning like $100 an hour, which is nice. If you actually look at the total amount, what it's worth in, what the MEX account is worth, I mean, I think before it was just nudging $43,000 like an hour ago, and now it's on 44,000. So the actual value of the MEX account seems to have gone up $1,000 as well. Right, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to re-harvest those rewards just the same as I did before, so I won't bother to show you that. Okay, so if you want to get involved, I'm not going to give you financial advice, I'm just showing you what I'm doing. But what you need to do is to get hold of some EGLD. Now the problem there is it's at an all-time high right now, or well, it was a few minutes ago. I mean, this is crazy prices. I bought this stuff at like $7. It's now $533, and that's why I've got so much. I'm not a great baller or anything. I'm not naturally rich. I'm just sort of I just bought a load of EGLD when it was cheap. In fact, when it went down in value, I bought even more. Last September, I think that was. The thing to do is get some EGLD. You can get that on crypto.com. You'll find a link for that in the description, which will get you $25 worth of CRO, which has also gone crazy. Also, what you need to do then is to get the Maiar app. I'll leave a link for that in the description as well. I think that gets you $10 worth of EGLD. And then the link to the Denver strategy document will be in the description below, or you can just watch my previous videos. I mean, watch this one and the one before, maybe the one before that. Before that, I got it slightly wrong. And there's also a guy called Alex Morrow as well, who's done some really good videos about the Denver strategy. So yeah, I mean, if you fancy it, get involved. But I'd do it quickly if I was you, because the APR is falling. I mean, I'm not sure how long that's going to take to get down to 150%, which is when you stop the farms in the Denver strategy. I guess it'll be a few months, but yeah, I mean, to me, it's all good. Somebody did mention yesterday about impermanent loss, and I really have to read up about that. What I did read is it's something that can happen when you provide liquidity, something to do with the price varying somewhere else or something, I don't know. But apparently, with this kind of scenario, the gains that you make tend to outweigh any losses you make. And that certainly seems to be the case here anyway. Right, so this is Saver Crypto saying thank you very much for watching. Please do like and subscribe. Leave a comment below as well if you like, and tell your friends.